You gotta love my friends.
Yeah.
Invite them to my comedy show. Shane wins a trivia contest. That's great. Now I gotta live up to that. Thank you. Can't win for losing. It's not the first time I ever attempted comedy for anyone. I got in with my performance, and I was really eager for some feedback. I was like, so what do you think? Do you think I got what it takes to be a stand-up comedian? And they were like, oh, God, no. No. You should forget this whole comedy thing, or anything in entertainment, or anything that involves actually seeing you. Interacting with you. You're going to need a great fallback job. I mean, something like carpentry, electrician, welding, any of those things, because this shit ain't working. And if it's not too much trouble, if you could just go to hell, that'd be really great. And I was like, I gotta tell you, Mom, that is harsh. It is brutally honest. Gotta rethink our relationship. Relationships are complicated. I think love in itself is more complicated than it's ever been. Gone are the days of the Beatles. Back all you really want to do is just hold a girl's hand. Now, how the violently passionate love songs of Muse out there. Because Muse never writes a love song like, oh, I kind of like this girl, maybe she likes me back, maybe I'll hold her hand. Fuck that. All Muse songs are about them bareback riding death into a supernova. Or they come out on the other side, a gold-plated immortal. Set to free love from the jaws of fear with 1,000 samurai poets led by Sylvia Plath as they fly into the sun at the speed of light. Or whatever they're singing about. It used to be easy to get in a relationship. You just used to have a lot of money. If you have a lot of money, you can probably get laid. That's just the way it is. If you pick up someone in a really nice car, the girl will ride in a Ferrari, even if she hates the guy for a little while, she'll giggle the whole time. And you know what? The truth is, so would I. Absolutely, man. If Casey Anthony picked me up in a Ferrari after the show tonight, I'd be like, oh, this is nice. But nowadays, it's the exact opposite. You can have complete apathy for the pursuit of money and just be a starving artist and get laid too. It's like, I don't care about money, man, or possessions or things. I got human capital. My guitar is my best friend. Those people get laid, and it goes both ways. You can either be the hot trust fund baby's boy toy or the sexy, sexually uninhibited hippie girlfriend. Either way, starving artist, you're going to get laid. Maybe relationships aren't your thing. Maybe you just want a quick hookup, and I'm here to lay some knowledge on you. There's one surefire way to ensure a hookup in this town, and that is to own a VHS copy of Muppet Treasure Island. Hear me out. I have it on great authority from a very good friend of mine. I'm not going to give you his name, but his initials are Benjamin Foy. And he told me he's never missed with owning a copy of Muppet Treasure Island on VHS. You find this person, you take them out to like a happy hour somewhere at low cost to you. Don't pay for shit. Invite them back to your apartment and casually mention that you happen to have a copy of Muppet Treasure Island on VHS and would they like to watch it. And my friends, by the time you're at the Cabin Fever Overture, you are slaying ass. It never fails. And why would it? Because honestly, who doesn't love that movie? It's a great movie. It's got everything you want. Puppets singing and dancing, a little sexual innuendo thrown around. That's great. If you took comedy and you boiled it down to what it is at its base form, it's basically just puppets saying fuck. That's all it is. Or whatever you people think it is. You stare at me like a dog that's just been shown a card trick. It's okay. So then you have your person, you start back in the honeymoon phase, and that's the only thing you always have forever is that honeymoon phase. You think back of all the great times you had, the first time, that first kiss, first time you laughed out loud in front of each other and you had that really, cool moment. First time you got really great oral sex. They all stick with you. They're all magical. For guys, it's like the first time they give you that like porn star blowjob that they wake you up with in the morning. You're like, where did she learn that? And for the girls, it's the first time he shocked the hell out of you by actually knowing what he was doing down there. You're like, God bless him. He tries, ooh, more out there. Maybe we'll figure it out. Girls, that's all the women do it. Every time you do a blowjob joke, it's just too real for women. They're like, I've actually had girls say, I don't know why you talk about that stuff. It's so disgusting. You're so lucky you don't have to deal with that. Have you ever had jizz or splatter all over your body? I'm like, listen, first of all, yeah. And I told him this story. The first time I ever had a blowjob successfully, and I say successfully, but the first time it ever happened, me and her were scared out of our minds. And I'm from a podunk little town, and she was like, is that working? How the hell should I know? So the second time, God bless her, she was a girl who loves a challenge. So she came back for more. She pinned me down and just ripped my pants off and was just going to town. I was like, man, this is great. And I heard myself go, whoa. and I heard out loud, blah. And I felt hot soup right on my stomach. Great disturbance in the force. As if 1,000 tiny voices suddenly cried out in terror. And were suddenly silenced. And I wake up and she swirls it around like finger paints. She wipes her mouth and she walks to the bathroom. I'm sitting there thinking, how the hell did this happen to me? And so you're coming back and she's wiping off with a towel and putting the towel down. I'm like, whoa, what the hell are you doing? She goes, oh, you want to clean up? I'm like, no. That's what happens the first time. You let it crust on your body like a badge of honor. All the guys are doing it. She's like, oh, did I do a good job? Like, give it a towel, you psychopath. You get into start knowing each other, you start revealing more and more of yourself, you know. It becomes a little more dangerous, a little more risque, you know. Because you don't want to find out who you really are. You just come so far from that first date where you don't know if you like this person enough to be yourself to get a second date, or if you hate them enough to where you got to be just big enough an asshole to not ruin your reputation, but to never have to talk to this person again. Because you can't go over the top. You can't just like stand up on the table and piss all over their food. It'll severely ruin your reputation. So you get to the breakup conversation. Remember that? The breakup conversation is always terrible. Unless, and this is any conversation, this is any relationship that doesn't just end in a fiery ball of death. You know, those relationships, you never want to see that person again, you don't care, good riddance. But the relationships are in between where you really don't have a reason. You're just sick and tired of that person. So they tell you the nicest things about you right before they tell you to get the hell out of their life. You know? They're going to say, you're just such a great guy. You're just a terrific person. That's what makes this so hard, is that you're just such a great guy. I'm like, really? If I'm such a great guy, then why the hell are we breaking up? Really? That's what you do? You seek out all these great men and not spend your life with them? That's what you do? Because you know you're going to be single for about 4 months going, God, where are all the great guys? You passed them all up. Sure, you dated a couple assholes, but there were a couple of good guys in there. You know, then a couple months after that, you're going to be like, why are all the great guys gay? Because we're all out there, we're all pissed. We're wandering around and we're like, that looks interesting. Aww. I'm not gay, okay, but I just get lonely. Alright, and I'll lead a guy on for a nice shirt. That's all I'm saying. Hey, you want to go shopping? Sure. You want to have a couple of shots? Fuck yeah. Cranberry? Okay. Want to get in the hot tub? You know it's getting kind of late. I gotta go. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. You only live once. Let's do it. Alright. No pants required. Let's jump in that hot tub. You know I had Muppet Treasure out on VHS. Fuck yeah!